Hi, I'm Coach Natalie Joe, and I'd like to read you my story. I came into this world an average 8 pounds even. I lived a happy and wonderful childhood, but I was always bigger than the rest of the kids, and I used to get teased and called names like Natalie Fattily, and when people say that I was a big girl, I knew what they were really talking about. When puberty hit, I started to slim down. In 7th grade, I weighed 125 pounds and I was 5'7", bigger than all the rest of the kids. In my head, I still thought I was bigger since all my friends were much smaller, but I was pretty happy with my body by the time high school hit and the boys caught up with me in height, and I still weighed 125. In fact, I was very proud to say that on my wedding day at the age of 25, I still weighed the same 125 and I was now 5'8". After 2 years of happily wedded bliss, our first child was born. I was really surprised when Sarah didn't weigh the full 65 pounds that I put on. She did come 2 weeks early and weighed a big 9 pounds 5 ounces though. I was able to lose some of the weight, and then 21 months later our son Kyle was born, and I only put on about 40 pounds with him because I knew I was standing up in a wedding shortly after his birth, and he weighed 10 pounds 5 ounces, so he was a pretty big boy. Our last child was born 24 months later. His name was Eric, and he was a champ. He weighed 10 pounds 9 ounces. The day I delivered him, I weighed 200 pounds. And by the next day, I was under 200, and I vowed never to go back there again. Since I had no plans to have any more kids, I decided to go and get the excess weight off, and I went down the street and attended those weekly meetings, and I was able to take off 32 pounds and felt great about myself again. Over the next few years, I started having some health problems and the pounds started creeping on. I'd go from doctor to doctor and they had no answers for me. They couldn't figure out what was wrong, and I just had to live with it. I tried everything to get the weight off and it didn't come off. We eventually moved to Wisconsin, and I started over with a whole new group of doctors, and they finally figured out what was wrong with me. I was diagnosed with a football-sized cancerous tumor in my ovary. After I had a full hysterectomy and was recovering well, I actually started feeling better again. But then the weight started piling on, and it came fast. I would try everything to lose weight, and nothing worked. I tried exercise and walking and watching what I ate, but the weight just kept creeping on. I ended up having to buy bigger clothes every season because I didn't fit into what I bought the year before. I would wake up every morning and look in the mirror and just say that I'm thankful to be alive. But now I can see that being alive and living are two different things, and living is much more fun. Over the years, trying to console myself, I would often repeat, "It's what's on the insides that's important." Well, I still believe that. If fat, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, anxiety is what's on the inside, then your healthy well-being is not. So I went back to the local check-in weekly meetings and tried that for 3 months and did not lose a single pound. They actually told me to quit and find a nutritionalist. The nutritionalist said that I knew as much as she did, and we tried it for a couple weeks, and again I didn't lose any weight. So I was getting to be pretty desperate and figuring it was hopeless. I was going to have to live like that for the rest of my life. I went to the gym 5 times a week, didn't take off any weight, watched what I ate, had shakes. I mean, I tried it all. Nothing worked. Couldn't get a single pound off, but the weight just kept piling on me. Just sitting wasn't comfortable with a big belly in front. I couldn't cross my legs, and I couldn't even cross my arms in front of me anymore. I never had that problem. My feet and ankles hurt. My stomach didn't feel good, and I was just tired and not my happy self. This went on for 7 years with no hope in sight. Then in the summer of 2009, I decided that I had to do something. I was willing to try one more thing, so I prayed for an answer. And what appeared was somebody that I knew online, a guy, said that he had lost weight with Medifast. I didn't remember ever hearing about Medifast, so I started doing my research. After seeing the logo, I do remember seeing ads years ago in magazines for Medifast, but never needed it then. So I went online and placed my first order and read all the material, so I knew all the answers and exactly what to do. My first week, I lost 5 pounds. I thought, this is a miracle. I can't believe this can't happen again. The second and third week, I also lost 5 pounds each. So in 3 weeks, I lost 15 pounds, and in 7 years, I couldn't lose an ounce. It was a miracle to me. I got so excited, I said, I have to tell the world about this. This should be a business. Then I did some more research and found out that Take Shape for Life is the business division of Medifast. It's the free coaching that's offered to our clients. And I signed up in August 2009, started coaching. Then I got hooked up with the owners of the company, Dr. Anderson and his wife Lori, who started Take Shape for Life, and they are my personal health coaches and have helped me in my business coaching also. Over the years, trying to console myself, I would repeat, it's what's on the inside that counts. Well, I still believe that. If fat, high cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes, depression, and anxiety is what's on the inside, my healthy well-being is not there. Take Shape for Life changed not only the outside, but also the inside, and made me a new, even better me that I didn't know before. In closing, I would like to say, I thank God every day for my family, and I'm happy that none of them struggle with their weight. But I can remember telling my daughter over the years to love and enjoy her body now as a young, thin adult, because she'll never look that good again. I want to take back that statement because I was wrong. My eyes have been opened, and I can now see, looking at all these beautiful people with Take Shape for Life, that you can be thin, you can be healthy, and you can be happy, no matter what your age. We have clients and coaches that are in their teens, and we have them in their 80s. And they're thin, beautiful, healthy people, and you can be thin, beautiful, healthy, no matter what your age. And Take Shape for Life has opened my eyes to that, and I look forward to the future. I would love to help you on your weight loss journey. Here's my before and after pictures. Some of the details are that I started my journey on June 4th, 2009 at 230 pounds. I reached my goal of 150 pounds on January 25th, 2010. It took me 33 weeks, and I averaged a 2.4 pound loss per week. I finished 12 weeks of transition on April 25th, 2010, losing another 8 pounds, so a total of 88 pounds. At that point, I found it quite difficult to sit on hard benches and seats and even in the bathtub because I had no cushion back there, if you know what I mean. So I decided I felt more comfortable back at my goal weight of 150, so that's where I stay today. In total, I lost 88 pounds, but I've been keeping 80 pounds off. So I weigh 150. I went from a size 2 extra large in tops down to a medium, and a tight size 18 pants down to about 6'8" now. I lost a total of 39.5 inches. I stayed on plan every day for 46 weeks, and I still continue to work my plan every day. I'd love to help you as a free certified Take Shape for Life health coach on your journey. Please contact me. Thank you. Bye-bye.